Greetings, welcome to Alexa. We're back with more Satisfactory after the little bit of a mess and mayhem of me losing internet for a day, really? Yeah. Anyways, we got nuclear power stuff to do, so let's jump over to our ad spot, and then we'll jump over to Satisfactory Modeler, then into Satisfactory and start placing stuff. Alright. Brick Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printer parts. If you like what I do, definitely what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and all other creators' mocks. And we can check them out. www.brickprints.com. Take a look around. It's for me. And yep, enjoy that. And let's go on over to Satisfactory Modeler real quick. Okay, here we go. Alright. So, today, let's see. Yes, last time we did this little bit of stuff. Today we actually need to set up some nuclear power going. So that's exciting. And then we can start kind of working our way down through a lot of this nonsense. And slowly but surely down to the next tier of nuclear power. Eventually we reach the end, which is just this little thing right here. But yeah. Anyways, let's go over to, should already be on Satisfactory? Yeah, it's on Satisfactory already. All right, double checking that. Let me put my Satisfactory modeler over onto my second screen here so I can keep an eye on things for whatever I need. Then we shall get to it, more or less. One quick sec. It always takes me a few minutes to get this kind of like sized right. There we go. Okay, now I just gotta make sure to place it over. There we go. All right, sweet. Okay, so first off, we need 4 manufacturers. Yeah, probably just in this area. Manufacturers. Can we like fit 4 manufacturers just kind of nicely tucked in this zone? I think we can. Probably right in here. If I do this all the way over on this side of things, place you down. Okay, you need to make uranium fuel rods, correct? You can copy that, and we need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and the last one. 4. There we go. Alright, sweet. Now just a bunch of splitters. Conveyor splitters. Let's go. Probably all the way back here would be the best place, I think. 2, 3, 4. Now for... Actually, wait a minute. Oh, wait. It doesn't quite work out like this because we also need to split this into this. Okay, hopefully I can just run a bunch of splitters right there. That was, yeah, that was right here. So in between, yeah, it's probably about as good as in between as I'm gonna get. Hopefully that's fine. All right, Mark 3, you there, there, and you there. And yeah, run these outwards like that. Sweet. Then, yeah, it seems like this is more or less fit, so that's good. There we go. You know, I didn't try this with straight mode. I should have probably tried it with straight mode on the conveyors. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save some space here. You know, we don't technically need to save some space. Because we can kind of scrunch in that, that tower of splitters. There we go. So if we do conveyor splitter, right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And we can just kind of run this out on the sides. Yeah, I don't think any of the materials that we need are well over, like, any wild number. That tier 3 like can't handle in particular. Actually, we only need 3 of these, don't we? Oh, we only need 3 of these. Oops, my bad. My bad. Okay. And then we need electromagnetic control rods. Do we need electromagnetic control rods anywhere else up here? Yes. Yes, we do. Yeah. So we need... technically, this should be on the overflow route. Where is my electromagnetic control rods? Here we go. Technically, I should have a smart splitter come out of here. And then the overflow lane on this side would be what actually flows into those guys. Straight mode. There's trigons, metal sheets. I also need an industrial beam, correct? Wait, hold on a second. Just double checking my materials. Yeah, we need industrial beam as well, so that down there. I think that's the only place we need industrial beam at for the later stuff. Yep, that is correct. Oh, actually, hold on. There's another way of which we could do this. Yeah, merger. Yep, okay, this will work. So, overflow up front, any to the side. Then this will merge. Grab onto you. You'll merge into there. You'll merge into here. So now you're part of the same conveyor belts. And now let's do maybe Mark 6 to kind of get you over there quick. Okay. Need to just go up a little bit and over the pipe and then back down. Okay. Nope, it's angry at that. Okay, fine. Bring you out a little bit more. Sweet. All right. Besides, we also need to grab these, but I'm not going to worry about that for a moment. I'm going to do a smart splitter. Kind of a little back here. No, I should do smart splitter facing that way. There we go. Mark 6 into... Nope, you are upset. Why are you constantly upset? There. Now you're happy. Anyways, this side we want... what's the first? Oh, electromagnetic control rods. Alright, that's the first one that showed up. Cool. And then encased industrial beam. Mark 3, you there, you. Like that. We like have that kind of route normally. Why are you going so weird? Can we not be so weird? Actually, you know what? Curve mode? No. Default. Default's fine. There. This may clog. Potentially. I guess I just need to set an overflow on the side here and route this straight mode. Route this actually back. And have it go into the awesome sink. So if we have any like clogs in the system, we can get rid of them. Hopefully somewhat nicely. There we go. Sweet. Okay, let's bring this down and around. It's going straight through. Let's maybe like not do that. Okay, maybe there needs to be just like a merger. Can I put a merger just right outside? No, I cannot. There. Okay, Mark 6, you to here, you to there, you to there. There we go. Now it's on overflow. It's going. Cool. A lot of that is just backflowing right now. Just kind of a waste of materials, but oh well. Then we just we need to route the these guys over, and we'll be good to go. Mark 3, bring you over that way, you over that way, you over that way. Sweet. Walls, architecture, frame wall, please. None of this feels fantastic, but sure, I'll go ahead and just use this. Can I? Okay, I can put some half foundations just right in front of here. It'd be nice if this would line up. I cannot tell the direction this is facing, because I can not really see the text here. Oh, I actually managed to place it correctly. Okay. Well, that was lucky. Yeah, I wanted to have it where the cut side was facing inwards. And I actually got that to go. So, yeah, that is kind of lucky. Yeah, over here is where we'll take things. So we want to merge on here. One there, and then we need to put another one here. And Mark 3. Okay. There we go. And yep, there we go. All right, sweet. Now I just need to run power. And we'll start getting our uranium fuel rods, to which we can actually set up our first nuclear power plants. Huzzah! This is a day I have been waiting for quite a while. And now it is here. Power to you, you, and lastly, you. Alright, sweet. So now we need to divide this out amongst 7 power plants, nuclear power plants. This will be interesting. Maybe I should, like, up the... There we go. Ingest rate. There's a lot of materials coming on that conveyor belt. Just watching that for a second. Anyways, power. Nuclear power plant. Wow, these are a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oh! Okay, we need a heck of a lot more space. Especially for 7 of these I need to be placing. That's like even more than what I have set up over there. I just have 5? Yeah, I have just 5 of those over there. This is a lot of nuclear power plants now. Like we're getting into some serious business, and each of these generates like 2,500 megawatts. Like this is some good stuff. Right about there, H, real quick. Now, do we want to have this all the way to the back? I think we do. Yeah, we can push that all the way back. There we go. Power connection is on the back though. Okay, let's pull this forward halfway. There we go. That feels better. All right. Question though, do we want to turbo this at all? Hold on, let me check what a turbo applies. 150. That's 5. 200. 3 250 is 3 as well. 5. Nah, we can still divide this out without turbo. So let's just do what we're doing here. We need. Why does that feel like that's weird? Is it just because the nope, it is weird. Okay. There. Ah, I can't get through. Let me through. Also, we're gonna have to pump like an ungodly amount of water up here. It's gonna be kind of horrifying. Back you up. There we go. Okay, that's 3. You know what? I'm just gonna just H all of these for hologram mode, because it's just gonna be far more easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, boy. Okay, so I need to just stick down some more desert foundations. And I need to get rid of some of these trees underneath, unfortunately. I was hoping to have a little bit of greenery. Looks like we can't have a little bit of greenery. And last one. There we go. That should clear it out. Ta-da! All cleared. Perfect. Let me go ahead and also just extend these. If I had zoop mode enabled, it would be nice. Build downwards. Down, 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 down. This will take a moment to get all this going. Actually, I may not want to have anything here. Hold on. Mostly for the fact that I probably want to have water production stuff kind of tucked up underneath. Oop. Tucked up underneath here. Because I'm sure we're going to need it. We're going to need how much water? 1,600. So that's basically... How much is that? That'd be 3 Mark II pipes coming up here. Why'd you play sideways for? Yeah, so that'll be quite a lot of water. And at least 2 of those water pipes definitely need to be full, which each would be, geez, 5? 5 of the water things? Water, gathering machines? Yeah, that, words, English, not my forte. Oh boy. I mean, we could always turbo them. I could potentially lessen the strain. Potentially. Doesn't feel like it's doing a whole lot though. H, are you actually perfectly aligned? Okay, you're perfectly aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with 5 because having 7 of these is maybe a little bit too much. This only just has a 150 turbo. There we go. Looks like I also need to set up a slug turbos area. I can do that pretty easily. Just need production constructor, you good sir. Go ahead, power shard 5. I have a sloop. Put that in there for ×2. I don't have any turbos on me, so unfortunately, I just have to do that for now. Where is even power at? Power is nowhere nearby. There we go. Okay, that shouldn't take too long. It still kind of takes a hot minute. I do need to go fetch more slugs. It probably could have been something I could have done while the internet was out. Is just ran around and fetched some more slugs. But nah, I just mostly took care of house chores and stuff. Clean the house, doing adulting things. Because when you don't have internet, you're bored out of your mind, you actually do the chores you need to do. It's fine. Yeah, at least we have another purple slug. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I need any more slugs for the moment. That should be alright, because I don't think... Yeah, rest of this, I don't think we need to do anything too crazy with a bunch more turbos or anything like that. Nonsensical. Nonsense. Yeah. Alright. Actually, wait. I'm going the wrong way. I need to be back here. Hello. Hey, 15 shards. Let's go. You can actually just turbocharge that. Boom. I only have 12 shards on me. I mean, that would be fine. I'd like to throw on these blue slugs here real quick. And then just run away. Skedaddle. And there's some more select recipe. I need blue slugs. There we go. Alright. Leave you be. And now it's time to just give every one of these just a gentle turbo. Actually, what am I doing? Control C. Just hit Control V on each of these. That last one should already have it, but I'm just going to go ahead and Control V to it. There we go. All right. So with that taken care of, we just need to merge together these fuel rods and then split them out to their nuclear power plants. Heck yeah. Too steep? Too steep for what? Alright, so now we have this like this. I need to make sure to have... Actually, you know what? First... Oh, water's up above. Okay, that would kind of make things easier if water's up above. So your outputs. How much will you be outputting? Okay, we just need all of this to kind of join together. Wait, that's a splitter. I need a merger. I need all the outputs to come together and kind of head this direction. Actually, no, scratch that. Head the opposite direction, because we have certainly a lot more space to work with back there. One, two, 3. I have to turbo some of the other nuclear power plants too when we get to it. 4. And this should be the last one. Actually, no, this is the last one. I don't even need to put a splitter thingy on it. There we go. Boost to speed. Keep flying here. Boop. Okay, yep, that should be good, because that'll take all our nuclear waste, and then it'll head off and do whatever we need done with the next set of stuff. I am perfectly using my English here. Okay, so we need now... for the middle guy, we need a smart splitter setup. Would be wise. And then I just need conveyor splitters on over here. And then over on the other side. Will basically be sending overflow to the middle and dividing out on the other sides. That should be good. These guys should be making plenty. Alright, time for the Mark III belts. Okay, so you do that perfectly. That's good. Oh, you are angry. That's fine. Yeah, these need to be curved belts because anger, weirdness. There we go. Perfect. Actually, why did I get rid of that? It's curve mode. There we go. Sweet. So that is more or less how that needs to be divided out. Now it's finally time to actually run these conveyors. Okay. Straight mode, please. Thank you. I just need to bring this conveyor belt down this direction. And plug it in right there, but not with all that weirdness, please. Thank you. And there goes my lovely fuel rods. Cool. So now the fun part is I just need to actually attach power back there, and then we need to do water nonsense. There is a whole lot of water nonsense that needs to be taken care of. We need a whole lot of water up here. Oh, did I already... Wait, oops, I didn't attach you to you. Okay. It's like, why is that attached, but this is not? What weirdness have I caused? Quite a lot, actually. No, wait, no power. You have power. No fuel. You should be getting fuel. Ah, those have gotten fuel. Ah, wait. I didn't set these to be any, and this one to be overflow. Whoopsies. Can we, like, fetch these back so we can get a more even distribution? Here. Here, you can have those. You can have those back. There. Now they'll evenly distribute. Good. How much water do you need? 360 per. Jeez, it's almost like a little bit more. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be interesting. I still need basically 3 water pipes, no matter how I cut it. No, I need straight mode, please. Thank you. I'm honestly going to just deal with water a little bit further out here. Because that'll probably be easier. And I need to keep these in groups of... Actually, no, I just need to join them like almost all together with valves and other nonsense happening to try and keep them somewhat like together, like as in like if again, I'm not using my words. My brain not wanting to use words. We use valve to try and balance the water flow, so that they're all getting the proper amount of water that they actually need. There, finally. Why? Wait, what? Why did you align to? Why are you aligning weirdly? That one or that one? Alrighty then. A little bit of nonsense happening here. Yeah, why? Oh, you like really just want to attach to like the conveyor belts. Why the conveyor belts? You should be able to detect the difference between conveyor belts and not like the water connections. That's weird. Alright, so with this, I'm trying to think of how best to do this. So we need to have one input coming in like right here, more or less, to then split off between these. I guess it would be valved. No. This is because the middle one needs its own. Okay, no, it'd be valved off to this left and right. That's right. Okay. So you'd have to put a valve like... probably... No, let's not use that entrance. Probably that entrance, actually. So I want to put a valve here. I want to put a valve on that side. So these two will have their own Mark II. This middle one will have its own Mark II. And these end ones will also have their own Mark II. That'll be how it goes. I think I got it now. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, so that's the one water pipe for that one. We need something similar kind of over here. How far did I bring that back? Kind of towards the middle. That one's for that middle one, and then we need one more that services these two. Why are you being weird? There we go. Now it's not being weird. A little bit. Alright, sweet. So let's go ahead and just kind of hook these together. Oops. Get you there. Go to there. And then I'll have to figure out how to plumb these together. Okay, you're being weird again. That's cool. Because none of my connections can act normal. Hey, you acted normal for once. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it. I guess let's start from this side. And try and fit... Oh no, you're just swimming. I thought you drowned. Hi. You look like you're drowning a little bit. Are you sinking? A little bit, yeah. You're just kind of existing underwater. That's cool. You have a good time. Oops, something's trying to shoot at me. Oh, oh. Not be nudged. Ah. Never fun when you can't nudge a building. Okay, doggo, lizard doggo, you're kind of in the way. Hi, I need you to like move. You're causing all kinds of problems. Yes, go backwards. Keep going backwards. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. Yep. Okay, now you're out of the water. That should be enough. We can't fit one there, but we should be able to kind of fit one. Are you kidding me? All the wildlife is in my way. Would you, sir? I will use force if I have to. He's getting the gun. Ah, there we go. See? It's all better when stuff just doesn't get in your way. Constantly. For no apparent reason. Okay, you get angry. Oh, wow. Okay, that was... These things are a lot taller than I thought they were. How much can I get at you? Max turbo? 300. Okay, so 2 of you at least will suffice in getting one system happy. Can I fit just 2 more of these in here? Yes, I can. Can I fit a 3rd? Nope. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I've kind of reached the limits of what I can fit in here. Can't be nudged, yeah. Yep, okay. Well, we managed to fit what we could in here. These are a little bit stuffed in here, but it'll be fine. Okay, so we just need you and you to go to here. Mark 2, something is angry, I can hear it. Can we just maybe do auto? Yeah, auto. I need to also, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Huh. I wish I could place it and it would, like, place what I actually need. Sure. Yeah. No, I don't think that's gonna work at all. Actually, wait, we can take advantage of this situation. Couldn't we? Okay, nope, not like that. Okay, I thought we could take a little bit more advantage of that than that. Valid pipe shape. Oh, what is going on there? Okay, this is not as close as I was hoping. I was hoping I could kind of just plug that into that, but that's not gonna work. I was hoping for something, or it would definitely let me just go straight out. But I don't know if I can get that. At least not with the current situation at hand. Okay, maybe a little merging is fine. Just a little merging. Okay, you know what? I can't argue against that. Yeah, it's probably about as best as it can do. Gonna mark 2 pump on here. What? Another object. Oh, it's angry because of that. No. Ow. It's angry because of this right in front of it. Ah. Suction water extractor. Can you at least fit like a little bit more forward? Yeah, you're like completely into there. I would just like to get a Mark II pump on here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's inside. I guess I just have to do that. Can I have like just a valve on this thing? So it doesn't like try and do weird, dumb things? I guess we'll see. We'll see a lot about how this will work. You should activate. There it goes. Okay, so hopefully we are pumping water up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's going real good. Oh yeah, no problem. She's going real good. Now the fun part is going to be connecting up the other group, but at least I have a lot more room for the pipes than compared to what's going on over there. Oop, I just ran out of fuel. Hold on, let me get a little more fuel in my inventory. There we go. Now I can work better. Maybe. Those little scaffolds are hanging down. A little bit in my way. What is going on here? Is that the nuclear power plants? Creating that light? It must be. That looks kind of weird. Okay, you to there. Where is that pipe at? It's right here. Yeah, I know that works. Yeah, let's make sure that these are also turboed. Because we need that 300 without having just a gob ton of these. Because we need like 15 of these normally just to be able to have this much water coming through. Okay, let's upgrade you real quick. There we go. Those should kick in the gear and that... What is going on here? Is this... I highly doubt this is connected. That's what? And it's non-constrictive? I have several questions. That is... Okay. I'm almost gonna like need a minute to collect myself after looking at that aneurysm of pipes. Wondering, could I just like shove water extractor down in here? Ah, yeah, I forgot about the waterfall trick. Kind of shoved like off a waterfall because technically a waterfall is deep enough. It's a little funny. Ow! Oh, it's actually deep enough right there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Also, who is hitting me? Ah, it's probably you nerds up there, isn't it? auto mode, I think, is going to be the best. Alright, time to run this pipe through the ground quite a bit. This may look silly and dumb, but trust the process. Oh, I should probably put a valve so we're not like backflowing water down these ways. Yeah, no, that should not have water backflowing that way. This definitely should, it won't, but this guy here might also have some backflow issues. So, there we go. That should fix that. Are all the nuclear power plants going? Yeah, more or less. Well, neat. All right, then we just need some pumps here, and our job will be done. We should be meeting the requirements of water ingest plenty enough. There we go. All right, so that should be flowing plenty of water through here. It's good. Is it actually making it up? Oh yeah, there she go. There, actually that wasn't that much. 300, yeah, that might be enough. How you guys doing on water ingest? Seems like you kind of probably need a little bit more water. Maybe just a little bit more water. Okay, we'll give you in the back here. You in the back, you get a turbo. There. 300 there. That should hopefully be enough water ingest for all of them. Ah, yeah, that looks a little bit more healthier in terms of water. Yeah, seems like it has plenty of water. Ah, yeah, I know you're having no issues. That's for sure. That's good. What about you? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I guess my water hasn't built up enough for this end of things yet? Or is it still kind of getting there? Yeah, it's still building up. Okay. More or less, though, I think we're all good, though. So sweet. Oh, wow, nuclear waste is building up. Okay. Well, better get on to the next sections of this factory, then. Okay, let's get some desert floor base down here. Yeah, this kind of works. Because we'll need to process all this jazz into the next set of things. All right, so nuclear waste needs to go into two things. One being blenders. And, oh boy. Okay, so there's a whole backlog of things here. Hold on, let me bring over Satisfactory Modeler real quick so you guys can get a gist of what's going on. So we just finished this. We're already generating some power. And we need to take the nuclear waste from here and start running these two machines. But before that, looks like we need to do this, which requires... Okay, we have metal sheets. What is that even? Nitrogen. Okay, and water. Okay, water is no big deal. I can easily this is 20 water. I can easily just plug this off of our current nuclear power plants. Yeah, we need nitric acid flowing over here, plus the uranium ore. Yeah, okay. All right. We can work that out. After that, what's next? A lot of this nonsense is coming up pretty quick because we need it for right here for the next set of nuclear power plants. Glorious. Anyways, yeah, we need to run gas and stuff. So let's run gas and stuff then. Which actually won't be hard because gas we at least don't need pumps for. We just need an incredibly long pipeline for. Nitrogen gas is way off in this direction. So this is going to take us a hot minute just to kind of run over here. You go tap into the source directly because there's no... Yeah, no, there's no nitrogen gas near us. It's just way back there. All nodes are claimed, but I'm sure that all nodes aren't being fully utilized that we'll be able to tap off of. So we only need 80 nitrogen gas. So yeah, should be able to tap off of that pretty easily. Start having it flow down our way. Actually, haven't even been back here in a while. Should check on what's going on. All right, now for the fun part. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little booster, shall we? There we go. All right, so this will be a booster to help us get across. Going. Oh, what? Okay, that didn't work out as nicely as I had hoped. How about if I get rid of that foot? There we go. Zip us across a little faster here. All right, so actually there's some... Oh, there's gas coming right up through here. Oh, we're not even tapped into all of these. How much? Wait a minute. How much are you even extracting? 120... 60. Oh, wow, that's like not even... Okay. This pipe isn't even full. Here, 120. We could easily turbo this too if we needed to. What are you? 120 as well. 120, 120, 240. Plus 60, 300. So bring us up to 420. I think is probably a decent amount. There. 420. Yeah. All right, that should be plenty. Because these pipes are full. Why there's nothing actually like flowing through right now. Okay, let's go ahead and follow this pipeline up To which we'll... Oh, I ran out of fuel. Oh, there we go. We'll follow this pipeline up, and we will take a cut off of it up above here. Probably up over here, honestly. Seems like a good spot. It could probably the best spot as we're gonna get. Where does this even flow to? This flows to over here. What is this place even doing? Crude oil is coming in. What are you outputting? Plastics. What was this place even for? Oh, it was for the, yeah, it was for the packaged rocket fuel. It's not even making ionized fuel? What are you missing? No, yeah, because we don't have ionized fuel set up. Ah, rocket. Rocket fuel's full? But we're not packaging it. We don't have empty fluid tanks. Why do we not have empty? Why do we have empty fluid tanks? We need aluminum ingots. Ah, because we're not getting aluminum ingots here. I see. Do I even have aluminum ingots like in my inventory here? I have 2. I don't even think that's enough. I do see that I have... Is that packaged or was that just empty fluid tanks that I saw in my inventory? Empty fluid tanks. I do have empty fluid tanks. Here, take that. In here, take that. Anyways, after that distraction, I need to pull this nitrogen out of here. Great, there we go. Is that really straight? Straight is just blowing past there. Okay. Alright. You need to be right there. There. Okay. I think... What is this doing? Is this just like... Oh, you're flowing forward and outputting fuel, which is going around... So, okay. I get it now. We need to bring this back through here. And around this way. And, yeah, more or less just straight shot across. Alright, cool. We gotta build a bridge now. It's bridge building time. All the way across. Oop, Mason is here. Welcome. Yo. I'm glad that the specific gravity of this planet is very low. You on a different map now? Nope, different biome. This just happens to be the desert biome. And you got, see, you got like the big deserty biome up here. There's some swamp and the coral reef, and then another desert biome, and then the forests, and the up here is like the ultra deadly forest of red and purple. Yeah, no, it's just different biome, different area of the map. This is an awful looking bridge. Oh well. I take it that you managed to download the recording just fine. I have not, because I only just got back my internet like late last night. Guess if you are uninformed, I I lost internet the evening after the Satisfactory stream, the last Satisfactory stream. And from what I know, or what I've heard, at least, I should say what I've heard, I guessed as much. Yeah. One of the connection boxes, the main connection boxes outside, I guess, had some damage to it or something like that. Did stream yesterday. Yep. I made an announcement on YouTube. I guess maybe it didn't just go out to everyone. But anyways, the connection box, the main connection box for my neighborhood, went out or had some issues, and it was basically kind of like a shotgun spread of people who did and didn't have connection. So it wasn't like consistent on like who did and didn't. It's just kind of like pick and choose. How did the train car go? Well, I assume, yeah, we're still getting... Are you talking about the coffee shop thing? Still got that. We'll be doing more of that tomorrow. Tomorrow is more of that coffee shop caboose stuff. I need to run this pipeline so sneaking far. I need to have this on curve mode. There we go. Whee! Okay. I need to bring this all the way past a lot of my other nonsense. Past the old nuclear facility. I just won't use anymore because it's not necessarily broken. It's just more efficient for me to not touch it. And just build a new one. Let's see, I need to run my pipe over kind of that direction a little bit. This long pipeline is for one simple goal only. Bring over nitrogen gas. Which I really don't even need that much of. Could have done a whole thing with packagers and drones and had the same effect. Invalid placement. Why you invalid placement? Why are you upset? Why are you upset? What is in the... Oh. Oh, it's you. Staying a little bit of ore pile, I guess, if what you can mostly call it. It's not even ore vein, just ore pile. That was what was causing my pipeline to be upset and angry. Most obnoxious thing ever. Okay, we're just gonna kind of stack on top of here. Now, can that get us across? Okay, just barely gets us across the little river here. Fantastic. Oop. Too far. Yeah, I need to go underneath. So I need to kind of cut underneath. Oh, hey, here we go. Now we can do a little bit of a swap. Cut underneath that and continue on this way. A little bit of underground piping, that's fine. And yep, I just need to continue going this way. Oh, we're almost there. Underneath the radioactive blue glowy lights. All right, and then right up top here is where we actually need to set up. How many blenders? Only 2 blenders. And no, this isn't your mom's KitchenAid. These are big industrial blenders. Okay, you need to make non-fissile uranium? Fertile uranium? What is this recipe? Is that uranium? Hold on, I need to check my yeah, non-fissile uranium. Okay. Using... Oh, this uses more nuclear waste. Use silica instead. Now we are doing this one. And we only need 2 of these. Oop, that's a manufacturer. I need nope, I can just do this. Thank you. Copy it and paste it. There we go. Sweet. Alright, now to get the nitrogen gas up here. I guess it just needs to come up through and through? Yeah, more or less. Logistics, you... Yeah, you. Oh, hold on. Straight, please, thank you. Let's put this up a little bit so it's hopefully out of the way. There we go. And then... Actually, yeah, I can just put a pipe straight like that. Heck yeah. And that can go just down through the ground and connect up. I would say connect up to our pipeline, but our pipeline is way over here. Ow! Oi! Who was that? There we go. Okay, who was that? Taking cheap shots. Was it you taking cheap shots at me from the rear? I am doing nothing to your kind, and you get upset at me and attack me? How dare you, good sir? How dare you? Okay, and then we need... How much is this outputting, actually? 10... 20... Yeah, okay, so we need a little more than that. Anyways. Actually, are you outputting sulfuric acid? No, you're outputting concrete. Hold on. Scratching my arm. Okay, I need to actually take this pipe. Right? Yeah, no, this pipe right here. And I need to do some other things to it. Mostly get rid of it. For temporarily. Straight mode, please. Thank you. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that was the wrong way to run that. I needed this to come over this way a lot more. Okay. Then reconnect you, and now you should be happy. There. Be happy. That is flowing very slowly. Is this all right? I know we have some awkward kind of kinks in the pipe, but... Does it need like a pump or something? To run maybe just a little bit more efficiently? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're not even connected. There we go. Oh my goodness. No wonder it wasn't working super happily. It just didn't even have the third one connected. It's amazing what happens when you actually connect things properly. Yeah. I don't need this to flow, like, underneath. I think it's just in the way, no matter what way I cut it. Well, we can get rid of this conveyor then. And I think if we connect the conveyor this way? No. This way? Yeah, okay, so it's that way that makes it raise up and over. Okay, cool. Now we just gotta drag this pipeline all the way down here in order to connect these two together. Why do I feel like that almost runs straight into there? Okay, it doesn't, but it's close. Okay, so for some reason it wants to lock right there. You know what? Who am I to deny it? It wants to lock in right there. Alright, so I need to... Oh boy, I'm going to radiate myself by doing this. Okay, can I get rid of this nuclear waste out of my inventory? Thank you. Wow, 500. Jeez, okay, this is going to hold a lot. Okay, I just need a regular old splitter. Not a smart splitter. Because I need to make sure that half of this goes to these two blenders and half of this goes elsewhere. Also, I am very strongly irradiating myself. It feels wonderful on my skin. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we need logistics. How much is going here? Yeah, it's not very much. Mark 3, you go up. And then you get split off between this guy. A little bit more higher, thank you. And yeah, you, sure. Conveyor splitter. Mark 3, you there, and you there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I just need to bring over raw uranium as well. And that'll finally get that side of things going. Ah, wait. Nope, Nope, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm jumping ahead. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I'm jumping the gun. Oh, buddy. Okay. So I need to actually do things properly. Can I fit some blenders down at this end? Because you know the step I'm forgetting? Let me bring over Satisfactory modeler here real quick. Yeah. I was working on this one. I haven't even worked on this one yet. This is what we need right now. You need just a singular blender. But I started working on this. Oops. Okay. I think I'll just Satisfactory here and I just need to throw down a singular blender. Probably on this end of things real fast. Can I even fit a blender down here? That's kind of a big question. H, please. I mean... Yeah, probably I can fit a blender down here. Without too much issue. I'm gonna scoot it back just a little bit so I have a little bit more space in between here. Actually, do I need that? No, I can just do this. It's fine. I need to go find that pipe underneath. And... Oop. Autosave. Disconnect it from there. Disconnect you. Flush the full pipe network. No nitrogen gas can be in this network. Come on, get away. Hopefully I don't need to... None. Okay, sweet. Now it's reset. Now I can do the nitric acid. Now I need to go below and set up all that jazz and run my water and everything else. Okay, so there's my nuclear power plants. I need to do straight, no, auto 2D, horizontal, vertical. This is what I need. Okay, a little bit of lag. Let's grab... I have water right here. What is... Oh, what is that bend? Yeah. Grody. Wow, that's incredibly gross. Okay, I'm actually going to run this pipe the opposite direction. Yeah, here we go. That'll run up into there. Perfect. And then we just need a nitric acid. Yep. And we just need our iron plates and a little bit of power. Where is the power node thing on this? Ah, it's over here. And yeah, like I thought I did, I just placed second power tower, even though I do not need that. There we go. You should start. Oh yeah, you're ingesting water, all right. I don't know how this pipe is ingesting water, but I'm not gonna question it actually. The last thing I need to do, Mark 3. You need the little amount. What was your amount? Need the metal sheets 6.67. All right. Yep, this one. Bring it out and up and off we go. Curve, nope, straight please, thank you. I have so many conveyor belts just looping over top of each other and going into nonsensical directions. Ah, I should probably get rid of that pipe. Okay, so that's coming around that way. Just had to figure out how to get it to squeeze. It's a little bit of a squeeze, but it squeezes. Straight mode again. Bring you down this direction. Oop, 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 oop. Going a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I think I need to have a conveyor belt lift. Be able to, whoop, don't fall down. Nope, opposite direction. There we go. And there we go. No sheets. This is now making nitric acid. How much? Yeah, I really don't need that much nitric acid, don't I? Yep, only 20. Only a fraction of what this thing will be producing. It's perfectly fine. All right, now to take you. I need to have this flow around a couple different bends here. Stay down low. Thank you. Okay, I need to probably run you under... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Lag, stop. Probably have it run this way. Okay, so then we just need to bend it over this way a little bit. This way a little bit. Why are you angry? There. No need to be like that now. There we go. Hopefully that pumps up. I might need to have a pump like back here or something. Okay, so yeah, nitric acid's flowing around. That's good. That's good. I just need to have it kind of pump through just a little bit more faster if possible. There we go. So that should help. Hopefully be helping it get along here. Okay, and we're not getting any nitric acid up top. So I probably just need another pump. Oh boy. There we go. Gas is coming up. So all that's left is the uranium ore that I need to bring over. I don't think I need... Yeah, I need only 300... Or, not 300. I just need 33. I'm going to store down probably a smart splitter. I'm not going to question that. Overflow on that line. Wait! Can't you see I'm doing something important? It's angry. At least the conveyor belt's angry. So is that creature, but I don't really care about the cretin. He can go off and suffer. Okay, and here we go. Blenders are right here. Probably gonna end up having to do a bunch of lifts and stuff. Be my best guess. Conveyor lift mark 3, come up. 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, come up. There we go. Conveyor splitter. There we go. Conveyor lift mark 3. Bring you on up. I think that's more or less aligned. Seems like it. All right. Well, sweet. There's our uranium. Means finally I can power on that blender and that blender. Ta-da! Okay, you will be exporting water. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of a problem to deal with a little bit. I think the best way to do it is to just... Oop, noodle... No. Straight mode, please. Thank you. We're actually just gonna run it down and around, methinks, and that'll probably be good enough. Okay, you don't want to connect with anything there, so I will just make up a spot for you to go down. Horizontal, vertical, yeah. Okay, so then I just need to bring this off in this direction. The constant crackle of the radiation is kind of fun in the background. Alright, so, yep, here, you don't want to attach anywhere here? Really? Too sharp. And I just need to have a valve somewhere. It's there. And that should be putting water back into this nonsense. Hopefully that empties out. If I need to, I could kind of... How much water am I exporting out of that machine? 53. 240. That's probably roughly the deficit that we need. So hopefully, yeah, that won't get too backlogged with water. Seems like it's mostly keeping it empty, especially since it's going downhill as well. Okay, cool. So next we need to take that, this non-fissile uranium and run it through a particle accelerator of all things. I guess this is part of the enrichment process. So we need that, and we need the waste. Okay, so we need the plutonium pellet. And how much do we need? I need 40 per minute. Is that basically a little bit of a turbo? 40. Here. There, 40. Okay, so that's 13333. 133 infinite. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and I guess get these plugged in next. Let's see, I need a merger. Kinda outside here. There we go. There we go. And I mean, that's still kind of on the pipe. Whatever. Let's do another one. We're just a little higher. Mark 3, you come over to here, you go here, you go down to there, and then on this end, I need you. Ah, that's going like straight through. Okay, just get rid of some of these platforms. We don't really need these platforms anymore. More or less there just to place the conveyor belts and splitters. Oh, okay. I couldn't get to mute myself there fast enough. Sneezing. Hopefully it went away. Just trying to panic mute myself. It wasn't super working. Okay, I just need power over here now. Alright. Guess along the backside here, power cables would be the best way of going about this. Put you there, bring you around over here, and connect you there. Perfectly loops through. Awesome. I need actually this to probably be a little bit faster. There we go. Oops, I did not mean to pick that up. Uh-oh. Take it back! Take it back, I didn't mean to pick it up. You know what, let's just mark 6. Mark 6, mark 6. Mark 6. Mark 6. Mark 6. Let's just clean it out. Oh, there's that. Oh, buddy. That went a lot faster all of a sudden. I don't think this middle one has run yet. Should kind of kick into gear eventually once the fuel rods and these things stack up enough. See, this fuel, yeah, those fuel rods are still producing. Why are you yellow? Idle. Why are you idle? You have everything you need. Oh, you need more encased uranium cells. I see. Okay, well, I guess to help you along, let's just speed that up to help bring those over a little bit faster. Maybe it is better if I just use Mark 6 conveyors and lifts all the time. So at least it'll help the materials get to where they need to be a little bit more faster. There we go. Yeah, that probably helps out a lot. Okay, sweet. And yeah, that should be consuming more than enough of these. Oh, it's already fallen pellets. Oh boy, okay. So what's the next step here? We need to divide out to 4 assemblers next. Actually need to pull some concrete over here too. Yeah, let's leave a little space, probably about there. Oop, I didn't put that where I need to put that. Actually, let's put a recipe here first. We need to turn encased in plutonium? Yep, encased plutonium. That is what's next. Nah. We'll stick them together a little closer. Together. I thought I had more room along the side here, but nope, we're already kind of running into that big rock on these nuclear power plants. So, that's fine. Oh, hold on. None of these are pushed back. I need to push them forward a lot more. They need some more room to work with all the conveyor splitters and mergers that need to happen behind here. Probably more or less splitters. There we go. Alright, logistics, conveyor splitter, bring you back. There. 2. You back to about there. And then I need to... You need to split amongst, yeah, this guy here. Okay, it is not happy about this being here at all. A little too close. I think we can knock this over just a little bit. A little bit over to the side. Hopefully that's not too out of the way. Can you still... Ooh. The default still works, though. Conveyor splitter. You right there. Alright, so that plugs in. Perfect. Sweet. I do need to watch my radiation filters, because I probably need to buy some more of those soon. We're slowly eating through them as we continue to hang out around here and work. How much power are you using? 1,000 megawatts. That's like half of one of those nuclear reactors, basically. Actually, no, I think it's less than half, because these are turbo, aren't they? Yeah, 3,000 megawatts, so that's like third. We should be getting at least more power. Oh yeah, no, we're getting like tons more power. Okay. Okay. Because we were sitting around the 30. Yeah, we're getting about 12,000 more megawatts than we were previously. So that's great. And that's only going to add up here. Yeah, I need to bring concrete over. That's the next step. We need concrete anywhere else here in the crafting line. So I need concrete here. Yes, I do need concrete in another area. Okay. I only need 80 to come over here. Is 80 basically what one of you produces? Yes, yes it is. Wait, then where the heck am I getting my 200 from? Is that a splitter? Oh, it is a splitter. Okay, so this is where I'm getting the rest from. Right here, this guy. Okay. Just double checking that. Alright, so then with that now I can just take this conveyor belt and bring it out over here and then bring it out down this way. Because we need to take the pellets and turn them into actual, well, one of the steps into actual usable fuel. All right, so there comes concrete down and around. Nope, not Mark 3. Mark 6, please. Thank you. Okay, straight mode. There we go. Off it flows. And now, just power. More power. Always more power. Power, power, power. Alright, sweet. So that comes together. With pressure conversion cubes to make the next step. Oh, buddy. All right. If it said so. Okay, so we need to do a whole lot of nonsense here. probably in a separate area because we need to actually do some of the nuclear pasta and dark matter and all that jazz. Am I anywhere close? No, I'm not really anywhere close to Sam. There's some Sam back over here. And there's Sam back over here. I might just grab this Sam back here. I'm trying to figure out what would be the least egregious conveyor belt line. It's like this Sam, I mean, at least with this Sam out here, I already have the infrastructure in place to bring it kind of through, so I might just go for that one. So yeah, next we put this, resume game. We basically logistics, merger, all of this together. And it comes together for the plutonium fuel rods. How much is outputting here? 5 per minute? Okay. It's like quite a good amount. Okay, production, assembler. Yeah. Logistics, Mark 3. You can go there. Because you need to be turned into now the... Don't I have... Oh. I don't have the recipe for it. Okay. Oh. That'll be a simple fix. Oh, hey, a hard drive scan. Dark ion fuel? Interesting. Anyways, I need plutonium fuel rod. This guy right here. I don't think I need anything else. And you... the plutonium fuel unit right here. That is the next piece that we need in this delicate puzzle. 10 per minute. Oh, I need 2 of these. I was like, why does that seem off? Because it is off. And now I'm rating myself because I have these fuel things in here. You go in there. Conveyor merger. Go forward. There we go. All right. I need a second assembler, which also ingests a bunch of that. Okay. Actually, yeah. No, we're just gonna have maybe a little bit of merging on the conveyors. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Now, I gotta go deal with the nonsense of, well, quite a few things. Guys, let me go ahead and bring Satisfactory Modeler back. Yeah, it's time for all of this nonsense. Yeah. All of this. Including this too. So all of that right here, all this that's highlighted in blue. Need to start setting up all of that. So let's go find an area and I guess start laying down the framework for all this. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely wasn't looking forward to dealing with all this nonsense. Because this is a good amount of nonsense to be dealing with here. Okay, well, I guess, you know, this area over here is as good as any. Kinda, maybe. Just start throwing down some desert floor tiles here. See what we can do. I mean, that kind of covers a good amount of stuff. Why are you... Wait, why are you all messed up? Ooh. Getting some lag. It is not liking me deleting and replacing these. I wonder why those pieces decided they just wanted to be, like, special and not align themselves appropriately. There. Now you should all be happy, right? Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and remove some trees. Real fast. Trees back over there. And there's some trees over in this corner. Removing trees. I think you're the last one that I need to get rid of here real fast. Yoink. I may have nuked my face a little bit. Is it still there? Does it exist? Can't feel my face. Because I just kind of nuked myself a little bit there. Alright, so we need... Actually, do I need 7 constructors? No. I need 7 constructors over here. Yeah, because it'll be easier to have the SAM ore processed over on that end of things. So let's head over there and deal with that end of things. Real fast, and then bring the SAM ore, the processed SAM ore back. And after that, we can start our fun with all the matter converters and yeah, all that jazz. Some blenders too. Because this crafting recipe for these pressure conversion cubes and then the nuclear pasta and all of that beyond that is kind of not fun. Now, where's that other SAM ore? Okay, it's like all the way over there. I see it right there. Yeah, I do feel like this is the better option. Okay, let me go use my booster here. That'll get us over there faster. There we go. Why is this area so radiated? Why is this whole area just radiated? I mean, I'm making it worse, yes, by having the obscene amount of nuclear power plants, but still. But still. It's kind of obnoxious. Oh, okay. Wait, I need 800 out of this guy? Ooh. Can you give me 8? You can't even give me 800. Okay, so we do need to go for that other one. Okay. You need to go for that pure node out there. Because we need 800 SAM ore. Oh, Jesus. Who's doing what now? Someone is upset at us. Oh, because you brought your parents into this. I see. I see. Well, sayonara. I am out of here. Probably not gonna make it all the way there. I mean, we're going pretty quick here. Yeah, no, I definitely won't make it on this fuel. Okay, let's go ahead and just kind of crash land. One thing I gotta do is bring power all the way over here. Actually, we have a thing of power over here. Actually, can we bring that power over here? Is that even connected up to our main grid? I guess I need to go find out. There is a lot of angry balls on that rock right there. I do not like them. Question, is this connected up to main grid down here? If this is connected up to main grid, we can just pick power from here. If not... No, it is definitely connected up to main grid. I can see it creeping up the hill there. So yeah, this should be main grid power coming out of here. Yeah, this is main grid power. Okay. Which means let's take this over. Yeah. And then we'll connect up to some big towers. Okay, and then big towers away because they can travel a lot further on a single wire. So that kind of helps us out immensely. I think that's more or less already there, right? Yeah, because the sand ore is just right up top there. Maybe this won't be so bad to bring that over. I mean, I say that, but it could... Oopsies! I need to land the water. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Yeah. It'll a lot hurt. Land here. Can we bring this like to here? Thank you. And there it is, my beautiful other pure node. Irradiated again. Mark 3. What do I need to aim this? I need to aim this kind of that way, don't I? Yeah, probably. Question mark? I don't even know if that's the correct way, but whatever. 480, 720, 960. That is... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and have a little bit more, just in case we need a little more. We have 1,200 come off this. Heal up. I'm about out of... radiation prevention gas masks, so let's just buy a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy all. 40. Yeah.
Fix-It is not responsible for personal damage, environmental damage, psychological damage, or lowered standards that may result from use of these products. Enjoy your purchase.
Enjoy my purchase. I shall enjoy my purchase. Thank you, Ada. I kind of need these, but I don't choke out on radiation poisoning from my own creations. Okay, so we have a Mercer sphere here. Let's go ahead and fetch that. It's only just a little guy here guarding it. It's fine. Now I just need to run it this way. Wait. Oop. Hi. Yeah, that works. It's gonna be ugly. So ugly just running this pathway across the sky. This is kind of the route I need to take. I mean, my nuclear power plants are right there. This is almost direct path. There's a ton of purple slugs in this area, though. A ton of purple slugs that I should probably be fetching. Oh yeah, no, we like straight shot it, because there's the platform we need to get to, too. Actually, another word news. I should probably be placing this. There we go. There, now a platform to which I can turn my Samor into actual usable stuff. Curve mode first. And we'll switch over to straight mode and just bring this conveyor on this direction. Yeah, I can see like dozens of purple slugs. So yeah, if I definitely need to go slug hunting, I can just run around here. Fetch a whole lot of them. Alright, straight mode, let's go. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's doing weird things. Okay. Now straight mode should be fine. It was technically the end platform or the end mount for that curve, that first curve we placed down on this platform, was like aiming off just a little bit in whatever direction. That's what was kind of screwing things up. On through the rock. All right, how many constructor things do we need technically for 1,200 of these? Because how much reanimated Sam? Take 100, maybe 10. Maybe 10 of these. Okay, well, we can probably actually do 10 of these. Somehow, surprisingly, we probably can do 10. Walls, basic wall, you there. Locations, oops, you crossed. Logistics, no, production, instructors. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes 10 right there. Now it's just a matter of splitting this out. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use smart splitters. Conveyor splitter. Yeah, no, this works. I was trying to think, like, am I doing this right? Yeah, no. Because I will be splitting these out right here. I think I can just do here and here. And hopefully you just... No. Default works, though. Yeah. I should be doing this all in Mark 6, though. Now that I think about it, it should all just be Mark 6. This is going to be running a heck of a lot of materials. Okay, conveyor splitter. Let's run you. there, and there. Okay, that's all running that. Nope. You in there, you in there, good. Alright, sweet. So next, we go conveyor lifts, and we go up to out there, I think. Yeah, right about there. Is that even... I can't even... Hold on, I need to check. Is that even the correct height? Yeah, it is. Alright. And then you can be on the opposite end. There. And hopefully, that can just plug straight into there. Wow. Okay, now we need to set this smart splitter. So, any overflow, Mark 6, come here. Animated Sam, put you in there. I need to Control C. I should have had this, the crafting recipe already, like, set when I was putting these around. That would have been a heck of a lot better. There we go. Alright, so that's all pasted across there. I need to bring power down here. Or actually, power is just right over there. I can bring power from over there. Excuse me, come through. Don't shoot at me. I'm just doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm not harassing you. There's a lot of angry creatures around here, though. Very spicy, very angry critters. Who may or may not like the fact that I am doing my nonsense on their territory. It's okay. You guys will enjoy your extra limbs and extra eyeballs. I'm only partly irradiating the countryside. It's not that bad. Really, it's not. I'm already enjoying my extra eyeballs and arms. Okay. Yeah, I need to split this out amongst like a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and like put 2 of these power things down. 'Cause this is a lot of things I need to run power to. Did you somehow hit me from below? Oh yeah, you do. It's not even like a hard hit, too. Doesn't even hurt. Oop. Did you quit that? I'm trying to work here. It's a little funny. Almost like a pet trying to like nudge you around for pets. Oi! Hey! I'm doing something. Relax. Okay, so now the next fun part is basically I need to do everything I did on the backside in reverse. Not that. I need to do mergers. All on the front side here. At least a lot of this can just pretty easily come together. Yeah, let me get rid of you and you real fast. Merger, I need face it this way and face it that way. Alright, Mark 6, here we go. Mark 6 conveyor lifts, up we go. We don't have one on the middle. Can I not align this? Or is just that one up top not aligned? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Yeah, see, it's doing the same thing again. You good? I think that's correct right there. Oh, it might be a little bit high. Oop. There. And then we're just gonna have one more conveyor merger out front here. There. Okay. And yep, that all gets condensed right back down. How many of these outputting? 30 per minute. So we're going from 1,200 to like 600 of these per minute, which is like 6 times more than actually what I need. But sure, we're good. Pretty quick here. I need to run some conveyor lifts going up. Yep, there we go. We are at the limit. Surprisingly, we're already like, yeah, we're 2 hours into stream. It is taking us a long time in order to get to where we are today. Nuclear power is just not something that's super quick to build. Hold straight. There we go. All right, run. According to what I've seen, though, running like just a boatload, just a mountain load of fuel generators is actually kind of the more better way to go. That these are just kind of better because they scale better, especially for like long-term deployment and like trying to do ultra mega factories of giganticness. You really need to be leaning into the... Ow. Hello. Hi. I'm trying to get up here. Miss me. Especially with like a few of the crafting recipes, like the diluted fuel and stuff, you can like really ramp up how much you get. Like one pure node of oil gets you... Oh, hello. You're not something else I wanted to run into. Hi, excuse me. I am I'm just passing through real quick. Yeah, I'm just passing through. Yeah, I will see you later now. Bye. There's no more of you on the next layers. Yeah, I think we're good. So I keep running into them like layer after layer. Valid placement. Why is it invalid? Oh, wait a minute. There's limestone here. These R nodes are so annoying. You just are always like in your way. You're trying to do something. How much is in you? Jeez. That was a lot. Limestone out of that one R node. I don't think I've ever seen that much. Unless that's normal. Could be normal, because I don't really mine these that much. Only really mine them to just get them out of the way of things. Ooh. Autosave partially, thank you, for making me fly so high, but also don't really need to fly so high. Alright. We are finally here with what we need. And what we need this for? Matter conversion. Alright. H. Is this fine enough? Yeah, it's probably fine enough. I'm only just doing some really simple matter conversion. Aren't you acting aligned? Okay, you are aligned. You're just being weird about it. Okay, dark matter residue. Dark matter residue. Logistics. Oop. Logistics. Mark 6. Need to bring you over here. Bear splitter. There we go. Straight mode, please. Thank you. Plug you in there. Plug you in there. Plug you in there. Perfect. Okay, so dark matter goes from there 200 into a single particle accelerator. Have to get this thing aligned. Okay. Such a big machine. Nice thing is we can actually kind of crunch this down just because we're just running some pipes. Logistics. You there. Straight mode, please. Thank you. There. That goes there. Okay, and then you make dark matter crystals without the diamonds. Yep. Dark matter crystallization. Sweet. And then that'll feed into a manufacturer down at the end. The next thing we need to make is 2 blenders, right? Yeah, 2 blenders. Actually, ooh, perfect. It looks like we can actually stick these side by side back here. 1, 2. You need, yep, a fused modular frame. We have plenty of space for activities. This is good. Actually need to tap into that pipeline right there. Just because we need, that gas, nitrogen gas here. Okay, so we need to bring over reinforced frames, aluminum casings, radio control units. And from here, these will make fused modular frames, which then go into a couple assemblers. Just 2 assemblers. One and 2. 2 to 2? 2 to 2. Logistics, convertible Mark 3. You. No, that way. There we go. Okay, sweet. So that gets the fused modular frames in there. We need radio controlling units for this. Then all this jazz goes into some particle accelerators. 2 of them, to be precise. One. Okay, oh, H. Why is that being weirdly small? Is it because it's on top of that one? It might be because it's on top of that one. Just gonna place this over here. Bring this over, bring it there. Oh, is this not aligned in any? Oh, no, it is. It's just awkwardly shaped. Ha. Making fun of the particle accelerators. All right. So then the, hold on. Pressure conversion cubes. Yep. These guys. Then go into these particle accelerators to make nuclear pasta. Whole area is getting kind of radiated now. Okay, logistics, Mark 3, you go into that guy, right? Yeah, that seems fine. You to opposite way. You go on that guy. Perfect. So yeah, that'll get all the nuclear pasta going. Then what do we need? 1,200 ingots going in to over here for just a crap load of copper powder. Just like literally mountain loads of copper powder is more or less how that'll have to be. It's a ridiculous amount. Production, instructor. Go ahead and put these guys up here. Right there. Right there. Okay. And then you make copper powder. Nope, I need to get rid of this pillar. Rid of you. Powder, yep. Alright. Logistics. I needed to have like a whole mess of splitters here. I'm actually gonna do it from this side because I kind of placed this a little bit wrong. Just a tiny bit wrong. But it's not that hard of a fix to do. Okay, so I need to just mark 6 up top. There we go. And yeah, now we just need to fetch copper ingots, radio control units, reinforced modular frames, and aluminum casings. And that's not it. I also need concrete as well, eventually. Probably not right now, but yeah. Alright, let's go fetch some items, shall we? I feel like many of the items... Nah, actually we won't do that. I'm just thinking I could bring them over on like a singular conveyor belt, but then I would need to actually run 2 conveyor belts because if there's any weird overflow issues, they need to just get trashed. So yeah, I think just a whole heck of a lot of conveyor belts is gonna be my best bet. Now, which way to run them? I could always run them underneath. That might be the better way of going about it. Yeah, oops, whoa. I got kidnapped again. Yeah, because we need radio units, aluminum casing, heavy modular frames, and then the concrete. Oh, and the aluminum sheets, too. So, like, all of this needs to come over there. Maybe it would be good just to run it all on one conveyor belt. Hello, you... Ah. That's a little bit of a problem. Just need to run all these underneath, and then we can... Yeah, I think we will just link them together. Oh, you're inside of that. Ooh. Maybe running downwards wasn't the best idea. It's not right here. I need to run this a little bit differently. Anyways, organization. Logistics. Let's run a merger real fast. The copper, though, will definitely have to run on its own system. Why are you being weird? Don't be weird. Okay, then we need one more merger for the metal sheets. You know what? Mark 6. Mark 6 it all. I saw it. There we go. Got it. All right, and then Mark 6 going up. And then you go over here. Is that in default mode that I built that on? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Mark 6 now got to go down. And yeah, there's our copper line way back there. We got to bring through. I think we're just going to bring it through on the backs of, well, this item line. Just to make my life easier. There is a heck of a lot of copper that needs to flow through here. Mark 6 conveyor, bring you over there. Okay, so that comes over here. And then this needs to dive down as well. Hopefully that's not inside anything. Nope. I mean, yeah, kind of is, but it's fine. Get rid of you real fast. And then we need you. Right? Yep. I mean, they should stay more or less out of the way of each other. Because we can just run them down each side of this little pocket here. That one runs this way, and this one runs this way. It is spazzing out all over the place. It's definitely hard to see the conveyor belts when they're inside that metal framework. Be able to place the conveyors and attach them. Gonna be running straight through. I think we're gonna be running straight through this pipe. Yeah. Yeah, quite a bit. Why does it feel like it's off? Weirdly. Maybe because it is. It's angry about something, that's for sure. Excuse me, can I help you? Oh, that doesn't help me. Now I gotta go back and fetch it. There we go. Okay. Bring that there, and I need to bring this over here. Actually, you know what? Let's bring it back a little bit, just so we can re-put it kind of in the middle. Like it was so nicely just a little bit ago. Wait, this is actually truly straight, is it? Nope, it is. Needs, dang it, I keep swimming. I need to stop that. No, it is acting actually straight. We may be fine. Maybe. Okay, so that's that. It can literally just... Yeah, no, it can just go right across. There will have to be some conveyor nonsense that needs to happen. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and... over here... No... Over here probably is where that conveyor lift thingy is. I need to bring this down. I need to bring this down and not have a lot of this in my way for my headache. Yeah, bring that down real quick. We'll just kind of bring it across at its lowest point. Oop. Yeah, that works. And we'll have to get splitters going just to get all this divided out, connected, get some overflow on. There we go. Cool. So that copper was a flowing for the split second there. Till the conveyor belt's filled up. Hey Max, been a while since I've caught a stream. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, welcome. Nice seeing ya. Just working on getting materials moved around here. This mess of conveyors and infrastructure. Okay, I am over here now. Okay, and then across we can go. And somewhere around here, I need to organize everything that's on there. Maybe I should just run it over here. I have a bunch of splitters and organizers back here. Maybe I can do things kind of nicely. Yeah, I think I only have 4 things. So the first thing that I should grab is probably the overflow, and this would be the reinforced modular frame. Where was that? I scrolled past it. No, I just... Oop. Heavy modular frame. That's what I'm trying to think of. Okay. That one's first. Then the next one is aluminum casing. Okay, that's just right there. Perfect. This needs to be overflow. Thank you. Yeah, aluminum casing. And the next one we need is radio control units. Radio control units, overflow. Next is... What else did I have on here? Oh yeah, the aluminum sheets, or not aluminum sheets, the just the regular iron sheets, metal sheets, whatever you want to call them, iron plates. Okay, that's what they are. That word. And then okay. So last thing we need is concrete. So smart splitter there, overflow, and concrete. Okay, and that'll basically help to separate out everything. I can just put an awesome sink on the end to grind up anything that's not used, and we are good to go. Bring stuff over, finally. Okay, we need to run that way. Okay, this conveyor needs to go to this. Oh, no, it's just barely too short. Oh, fiddlesticks. It was so close. There we go. That fixed the problem. Let's see. Okay, so it got jammed up because something is waiting to filter through. That's fine. That gives me plenty of time to actually get this organized. So yes, we need the heavy modular frame to go out to these 2 blenders. So let's go ahead and get conveyor splitter on here for that. It's more or less the same story with the aluminum casing. Actually, you know what? We can do one better. There we go. Okay, you to there, you there, and you to there. Curve, that's fine. I need straight mode. Okay. So that'll get that going. We haven't had aluminum casing yet. Aluminum casing actually filtered right straight through. Oh, it's waiting for the awesome sync to be running. And then this should filter out. Okay, so the radio control unit needs to go around, probably over top. And into these guys? Yeah, into these guys. Oh, time for a conveyor lift. Up and over. How to best do this? Conveyor splitter, maybe? I think so. Hopefully. Hopefully, I think so. You don't like doing that. Curb makes you happy? Curb makes you happy. Okay. Yeah, you don't like to work with like any of that. That doesn't make you happy either. That is not the look of a very happy conveyor. Okay. Well, that works. Is it pretty? No. Does it work? Yes. So that's perfectly fine in my book. Straight mode. Yeah, you can just come through, cut off that arm. That's fine. Okay, radio control units are taken care of. What's next? Iron plates and concrete. Those are not needed till a lot later. So yeah, we can... Let's run some power over here and get things kind of starting to run. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. No. One last little thing. I need to hook up the gas line. Let's see here. I need horizontal to vertical. Thank you. I think that's straight down. Yeah, I need to take this pipeline over here because this needs to connect into the gas line over here. This guy. Need the gas to come over. All right. And then I just need to connect up to this one. There we go. And hopefully I can just very easily go straight up and in. Nope, never that easy. Okay, fantastic. That means we have to noodle it. We're gonna have to noodle it because it doesn't want to cooperate in any way. Why? What are you doing? Okay. Sure? Okay, I'm not gonna argue against you. Whatever way you want to run conveyor or piping, just do your thing. And get that running. I need to run power line kind of through here. There we go. Wait. Nope. Hold on. I'm gonna cut off your power again. Matter converter. So I need to actually just run a power line back behind there and there. This runs to here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a whole menagerie of things. As I slowly try and get power plugged into everything. Oop, that is... Are you actually connected? Okay, you are connected. Lucian, this game is huge. Just started 2 days ago. Okay. Do you want a couple tips? Because I can provide some tips. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say some tips. When it comes to hard drives, don't always accept the hard drives. If it doesn't have what you want, you can just leave it. It can stay there. And then it just... You will never get that alternate recipe ever again. Until you accept it, that is. I would suggest spending a bunch of time... Oop, let me get out of here. This is really noisy. It's kind of a noisy place. I'd suggest spending a good amount of time running around collecting Mercer Spheres, Summer Sloop, and stuff so that you can research and get the Dimensional Depot going as quickly as you can, just so you have basically unlimited inventory. So any of your factories and stuff, you can just dimensionally depot, and it's just here for you to grab. And you can build with it and everything. It just makes things so much more nicer. Another thing is you might like this. Mine's a bit of a mess, but this is a side program also on Steam called Satisfactory Modeler. And so I have modeled up, and it's doing all the automatic math for me for running nuclear power. This looks like a disaster, because it is kind of a disaster, but Satisfactory Modeler will at least help you plan your factories really well, especially when you get into actually doing like all of the late game stuff, and if you really just want to do massive complicated factories for fun. This will just help you kind of plan out what machines you need and what all parts you need and everything else. Spaghetti for dinner? Kind of. There is definitely better ways of organizing this. I haven't learned it yet. I'm still learning this program. But definitely, yeah. All this nonsense leads down to just this guy right here. This is all a lot of nonsense. So yeah. Dimensional depots and all that jazz of finding summer sloops and stuff. Great. Another thing too is if you find slugs, don't turn them into the power shards. Find some summer sloops, put them into a factory constructor and then summer sloop it. You just need one summer sloop. You get multiple out of like double what you would normally get. So say you only get like 5 power shards out of like a purple slug, you get 10 instead if you sloop it with it inside a factory instead of just manually doing it. So yeah, that kind of just helps you have a lot more power shards. Yeah, for overclocking. So like a special crafting bench. Because here, or even in you can make power shards, but I recommend not doing this. This is something that was taught to me. Where the heck is that factory at? It's around here somewhere in this mess. Hold on as I step over. Yeah, there it is. There's my little constructor. Boop, there we go. Because yeah, if you summer sloop your factories, your stuff, you can get multiple doubles, multiplies your outputs. So instead of like your blue power slug just giving you 1, it gives you like 2 or more. Purple, instead of 5, it gives you 10. So it just doubles the amount you get. So instead of quote unquote wasting your power slugs by just manually crafting them into shards, you can just get a lot more out of it by just running them through a constructor that's slooped and overclocked. This gives you a bunch more stuff to play with. And then yeah, this is also something I was mentioning earlier, is when it comes to hard drives, you scan your hard drive library. If you don't like the crafting recipe, Just don't accept it, and these crafting recipes won't show up ever again until, well, you accept one of them, and then it'll show up again. But yeah, as you can see, I have a bunch of hard drives here with recipes. Sometimes I need a recipe, so I'll come in here and just accept it real quick. Other times, a lot of these recipes just don't make sense. They're not great. So yeah. Okay, anyways, back to what I was doing. A lot of nonsense here. Yep, you're grinding away, you're full, you're processing. Copper is flying through there, that's good. You're making dark matter crystals. This is noisy as all heck over here. Also because of the particle accelerators. Kind of obnoxiously noisy. Okay, I'm trying to look at my Satisfactory modeler here. See what's next. Okay, so we need to run these guys, and these guys need the copper powder. Okay. This conveyor belt's kind of in my way. Oh well. Not gonna be my problem. Run that way. This is 100. Yeah, let's just do Mark 6. That'll be fine. And then you... None of you are happy? Okay. There we go. Alright. You are obnoxiously noisy. I don't like being in this area. Just because of how, like, loud the particle accelerators get. You're so noisy. Okay, Mark 6. I need to bring a lot of this copper powder over this direction now. These particle accelerators now need power. Okay, I guess I'm grabbing off of you then. Not ideal, but it works. And there we go. These particle accelerators are about to take off. For nuclear pasta. And then we feed the nuclear pasta plus the iron sheets and the concrete we have in the back. All into a single constructor. Oh boy. So much for so little. Too. Like, we're only getting... What? Okay, we are getting 10 of this next piece out of all this jazz, but still. It's quite a lot for only 10. Where is it at? Oh, is it an alternate recipe that I did? Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, no, that must be an alternate recipe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I don't have the alternate recipe on me, then Yo, that's not good. Okay, let me get out of here again. Don't like this area. It's so noisy. It must be an alternate recipe I accidentally selected. Okay, question. Do I even have the recipe available to me? Oh, wait, no. No. Okay. I know my problem. It's the fact that I haven't researched for that yet. Yeah, no, that's what my problem is. Oh boy. Getting back home is going to be a long journey. That's right. That's right. I didn't actually research the ability to produce the part that I need, which is like this spherical thing. What the heck is it even called? Satisfactory modeler? Are you going to tell me what it's called? Singularity cells. Oh, buddy. A little bit of lag. We need singularity cells. And I don't have the research for them yet. That's easy to unlock. Problem is it's really far away. And splash. Yep, I guess time to take a trip along the hypertubes. Get a nice tour of all my nonsense that's happening as various items are being produced for the nuclear power plants up above. My factories are a mess. None of them are organized. None of them look neat, but I am perfectly happy with that. They don't need to be the fanciest. Look at that copper just flying out of there. All my glorious constructors and everything going. Looking good. Seems like all systems are basically going. Oop, I ran out of fuel. Ah! Ouchies. Alright. Well, time for the long journey back home. So I guess sit back and enjoy the ride for now. Until I can get back to main base. Where my, whatever that building is called? The first building you build? You do all my research there. Unlock everything. Should probably just unlock. I think I only have 2 more tiers of things to unlock. I think I can unlock them. I should have hopefully everything I need to unlock them. Yeah, that's kind of questionable. Starter base? Yeah, it has a name to it. I forget what the name of the first building you build is. Actually, can I? No, I cannot. Okay, here. Can I see it here? The hub. There it is. This guy. I need to go back to this guy because this is where you do all your research at. And of course, it's all the way back at the starter base. It's way away. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Travel. Unfortunately, I didn't have this researched beforehand. Actually, I think I didn't have the parts beforehand. I definitely died a few times. I could have probably researched it then when I got spawned back. Eee. Well, I mean, we just passed a few bases so far. We're gonna go kind of past the supercomputer area. Actually, no. Down there is a bunch of like dark matter stuff. It's a whole dark matter factory. Okay, we didn't even really go past the supercomputer factory. Supercomputer factory's right over there somewhere. How easy is it to remember every process you make? I just kind of go like one by one, though with Satisfactory Modeler, you can, if you have a second screen or something, you can, or even just a second computer, you could, or even actually, you know what, heck, you could even just take a screenshot of what you did in Satisfactory Modeler and just pull it up on like your phone or something and zoom in on that, and basically just follow how you have it laid out there. But yeah, before I use Satisfactory Modeler, it's just, oops, I think I went the wrong way. I just did it one at a time. Kind of figured out what each thing needed and worked that out. Was my lines and productions the most efficient? No, and it definitely shows, but eventually you can go back and destroy what you made and kind of rebuild it better. Oops, a little bit of lag. And or like sometimes I'll place down like what the end goal is, and then I'll try and kind of work backwards from there. Sometimes working backwards helps a lot. Be like, okay, I need Iron sheets. Okay, so what do I need for that? I need iron ingots. Okay, what do I need next? I need iron ore. How much do I need of that? How much iron sheets am I wanting to produce? Yeah, you just kind of work back from there. As an example. Definitely highly recommend Satisfactory Modeler. I'm thankful for the people who showed me that, recommended it to me. It's pretty great. I'm trying to keep things organized. Or at least, not things organized build-wise, but like organized-wise, planning-wise. Helps you plan out what you're trying to do. Ah, here we go. Original base. Starter base. Which is a giant mess of things. Some of these factories are ancient. Oh, I missed my exit. Swap to that side, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, I am free. The hub is right here. Okay, so yeah, we need this guy, because yep, there's the singularity cells. What does this need? 100 superposition oscillators. Okay, I think I have that. I do not have that. Okay. I might need to head back to my dark matter factory, because turbo motors, I should have plenty of those, because we built a turbo motor factory, mega factory a while ago. 250, okay. A 100, 200, 300, or why I say 300? 250, there we go. Radio control units, I need 500 of those. Oh boy. Don't even have enough for that. And what's the last one? SAM fluctuators. Do I even have... Oh, they're right here in front of my face. Superposition oscillators. So I would really have to travel back. Okay, well, this isn't happening today. Random bauxite, random other things I have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not happening today. I wonder why my superposition oscillators aren't really working. I don't think I have that turned off, but maybe I did to save on power? You know what? Oh man, it's gonna take so long to get back over there. Let's go check up on it. So we need to head back, almost all the way back to the desert base, desert nuclear base. Like it is basically the dark matter, I guess, if you station that I stop off at was like the first stop we passed along our travel. It's like right there next to the nuclear desert that I have going on. It's so far away. Probably should have a lot more boosters going along this hypertube tunnel. Helps speed up things a little bit. Oh, there's one of my trains for the mushroom base. Going and delivering and doing his thing. Okay, I want to hit the booster. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit the booster. Let's go. Now we're going fast. Oh, going fast and hitting a lot of lag. Was this design great with the track and stuff just being right up above? Not really. Keep having these weird camera having issues because it keeps hitting stuff. so much random conveyors just traveling everywhere. Alright, so our station to get off should be coming up ahead here. Yeah, it's right over there. I saw it in the corner. It's right over there. I just need to make sure I can get off. Okay, yep, that's the correct side. Oop, I think I just hit it. Yep, I'm free. Alright, now to go over to the dark matter thing and check on that. Again, I don't think I turned anything off. Maybe I did. Okay, I'll find out real fast here. Yep, there it is. All right, what is shut down and what is having issues? Oh, there's a yellow slug right there. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take that this time. Thank you. All right, what's going on down here? What is something lacking or what is clogged? Okay, you're... Yeah, no, it's not in... Yeah, it's not in standby mode. Fix it trigons. Oh, you're not getting the trigons? And you're not getting aluminum sheet. Wait, why? I thought I had those hooked up. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where is my aluminum sheet and fix it trigons? The aluminum sheet, I think, is back over here. Yeah, this should be... Yeah, this is aluminum sheet right here. Okay. Oh, is this clogged? It might be this pipe right here. Okay. You're full of water. Okay, I think I know what was the problem there. The water didn't flow out. There we go. Okay. That should help deal with that. Actually, it'd probably be smarter, real quick. I know we're technically out of time for today. I need to get going here for today. But we're just going to make a quick fix. Organization? Yeah, industrial fluid storage here. This should kind of help us a little bit. So let's put that a little bit more better. Right there. There we go. Sticks, pipeline, you to there. Okay, I need horizontal to vertical. There we go, horizontal. Why are you doing weird things like that? Don't be doing that. There we go. Then I just need a valve on here. Going that way. Okay, sweet. So that should provide a greater fluid buffer for everything. Yep, now the aluminum scrap is going. That's good. Aluminum ingots are going. Aluminum sheet is going. Okay, so that takes care of one half. Oh, is it the fix-it trigons right here? There's the fix-it trigons right there. Okay. So literally, just the water is causing the issue. And this should be going now. Which is great. Everything is back up and running. Sweet. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a fix. Yeah, this works out. Okay. We're consuming quite a bit of power, especially with these guys being on, but that's fine. That's why we're making the nuclear power plant, so we have the power to waste. Anyways, though, we're out of time for today. So I guess next time... Actually, no. Before I end off, let me, should I put myself in the desert again? Or should I take myself back home? Nah, actually, I'll just go ahead and end off. I'll just take myself back home my own time. Or whatever, before next stream next week. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll be working on nuclear power stuff again next time. I'm probably gonna just AFK or something and just let this go. Or even just hunt slugs. Yeah, it's probably more efficient use of my time is hunt slugs in the off time. But yeah, we'll have to continue with the nuclear power stuff. We got our first stages going. We gotta get our second stages before we can reach our third stages. We're almost there. Maybe. Probably about another week or two. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed. And let me get this out of my way. There we go. There's my stop menu. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending where you're in the world. Take care, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.